Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel, fellow late-night scrollers and soap addicts. It is currently the middle of the night, a beautifully chaotic time to be awake, and I am running on zero sleep and pure caffeine. We have a massive, lore-shattering situation to unpack today, so buckle up, grab your coffee, and let's dive straight into the absolute madness that is unfolding in Genoa City. Okay, I literally cannot believe this. Can we please process this mess together? Might delete this later, but I seriously can't stay silent about this anymore. I just hit record at 3 a.m. because this grueling, decade-long journey has finally pushed me over the edge. I am ditching the script. I am breaking all filters. I am here to deliver some unfiltered, hard truths because my brain is legitimately melting out of my ears. Please tell me I'm not the only one losing my mind over this? Look, there are absolute legends carrying this entire storyline on their shoulders, and then there are characters who are single-handedly testing my sanity. And honestly, I am going to call every single one of them out right now. Basically, I am spiraling through a chaotic feedback loop of transcendent hype and absolute narrative betrayal, dumping my unedited psychic damage onto you guys because I need the only circle that speaks this language to witness my existential collapse. Listen, we need to rewind for a second and look at the absolute state of the board before the explosion happened. Basically, Victor Newman, the ruthless patriarch himself, just pulled off a major flex by regaining control of Newman Enterprises. And what does he do? He actually honors his promise to hand Chancellor over to Lily Winters. Honestly, Lily is ecstatic. She is riding the high of a massive career-defining victory, and she immediately runs to society to tell Kane Ashby, asking him to step up and run the company for her. It's a total game changer, but suddenly, Nick Newman is in the background, ringing the alarm bells, warning Victor that handing Chancellor to Lily is going to absolutely devastate Nikki Newman. Nick is practically screaming that Nikki is going to be collateral damage in this corporate chess game. And honestly, Victor just brushes it off because he is too busy playing mind games with Matt at the ranch. Wait, why are we like this? Why do we ever think Victor is going to care about emotional fallout when there is a corporate empire to secure? But look, Nick was right. He was so right. Because suddenly, Nikki is backed into a corner, feeling betrayed by the love of her life, and she decides to drop a nuclear bomb. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on here? The truth just dropped, and it is catastrophic. Nikki's final confession about Kane's secret makes Lily burst into tears, and Victor is left utterly stunned. I am screaming. I am legitimately pacing my room right now. Nikki didn't just get mad, she got even. She walked right into the middle of Lily's triumphant moment, looked at the board, and flipped the entire table into the sun. Basically, Nikki has been holding on to a secret about Kane Ashby, a secret so dark, so toxic, that it completely shatters Lily's world the second it leaves Nikki's lips. Honestly, the sheer magnitude of this moment is a lethal crunch to the narrative. Let's just deep dive into Lily's psychological state right now because, honestly, my heart is breaking for her. Lily just got everything she wanted. She got Chancellor. She has Kane by her side. Kane has been playing the absolute perfect partner lately, getting all emotional over his twins, Maddie and Charlie, texting him their approval about his support for Malcolm's recovery. Kane has been painting this beautiful, supportive picture, and Lily fell for it hook, line, and sinker. She trusted him enough to hand him the keys to the kingdom. And suddenly, Nikki rips the veil off. Listen, when Lily bursts into tears, it is not just about a corporate setback. It is a profound, soul-crushing betrayal. It is the realization that the man she just empowered, the man she shares so much history with, is harboring a secret that could destroy everything. Basically, Lily's entire foundation is crumbling in real time, and we are just watching her drown in the collateral damage of a Newman family feud. How could Kane do this to her again? And honestly, while all this is happening, I can't stop thinking about how Audra Charles is over at the coffee house, acting like she cares about Malcolm being discharged, totally manipulating Holden Novak while secretly obsessing over Noah Newman's new club, the Shadow Room. Like, Audra is out here playing her own messy games with Sienna Bacall, and Phyllis is literally spiraling into oblivion because Daniel won't forgive her. And Sharon is trying to play therapist to Phyllis after the Newman Enterprises fallout. Whoa. I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension. Bringing the signal back, let's stick to the script. We are talking about Nikki, Lily, Kane, and Victor. Focus. Brain focus. We cannot get distracted by Audra's low-key obsessions when the Chancellor Empire is literally burning to the ground. Look, we have to talk about Victor Newman's reaction because this is honestly the wildest part of the entire scenario. Victor is sning so. Victor is stunned. Do you know how hard it is to catch Victor Newman off guard? This is a man who is currently holding Matt hostage at the ranch, forcing him to take showers and wear new clothes while subjecting him to rigorous psychological tests of sincerity just to see if he can be used as a pawn. Victor is always 10 steps ahead. He plays 4D chess while the rest of Genoa City is playing checkers. But suddenly, his own wife, Nikki, drops a piece of intel about Kane that completely blindsides him. Basically, Victor thought he had neatly packaged the Chancellor deal, appeased Lily, and secured his empire without any messy blowback. He completely underestimated Nikki's capacity for retaliation and the sheer devastating depth of Kane's deception. Honestly, seeing Victor Newman speechless is a low-key obsession of mine. It is a major flex from Nikki, and it proves that Victor's arrogance has finally created a blind spot big enough to drive a truck through. Listen, we need to theorize about what this secret actually is, because my mind is racing a million miles an hour. What could Kane possibly be hiding that would make Lily cry instantly and leave Victor paralyzed with shock? Is it financial? Did Kane orchestrate something sinister behind the scenes during the Chancellor takeover, or does it tie back to his shady past? We all know Kane has a history of fake identities, hidden agendas, and catastrophic lies. Remember the whole Collins saga? Basically, whatever Nikki found out, it is a total game changer. It recontextualizes Kane's entire motivation for wanting to run the company. Honestly, he was probably playing Lily this entire time, using her emotional vulnerability and the highly sensitive situation with Malcolm's health to position himself perfectly. And Nikki, in her infinite wisdom and spite, just blew his entire operation sky high. Wait, why are we like this? Why do we trust anyone in this city? We should have known Kane was too good to be true. Let's look at Nikki's psychological fallout here, because she is not acting purely out of malice. She is acting out of profound, deep-seated hurt. Nick warned Victor. Nick literally stood there and said, "Dad, giving Chancellor to Lily is going to hurt Mom." But Victor didn't listen. He prioritized the corporate win over his wife's legacy. So Nikki, feeling cast aside, feeling like her contributions and her feelings were completely irrelevant to Victor's grand design, weaponized the only thing she had left, the absolute unfiltered truth. Suddenly, she isn't just a victim of Victor's corporate machinations. She is the executioner of Lily's happiness. Honestly, it is a brilliantly dark turn for Nikki. She is forcing Victor to see the mess he created. By exposing Kane, she doesn't just hurt Lily, she destabilizes the entire Chancellor deal that Victor just orchestrated. Basically, she is telling Victor, if I can't have peace, neither can your empire. This is cinema. This is why we watch. And what about Kane? Oh my God, Kane is absolutely finished. Look, he was sitting pretty. He had the approval of his kids. He had Lily's absolute trust, and he was about to become the CEO of Chancellor. He was at the absolute pinnacle of his redemption arc. And suddenly, in one breath from Nikki Newman, his entire life is reduced to ash. Honestly, I cannot wait to see the look on his face when Lily confronts him. Will he try to lie his way out of it like he always does? Will he play the victim? Basically, Kane's house of cards just collapsed, and the sheer velocity of his downfall is going to be a spectacle. This is exactly why I stay up until 3 a.m. analyzing this show. The raw frames, the high-octane jump cuts of drama, it packs a lethal crunch that you just can't look away from. Kane thought he outsmarted everyone, but he forgot that in Genoa City, the walls have ears, and Nikki Newman takes no prisoners. Okay, I need to breathe. My heart rate is legitimately at terminal velocity right now. I am screaming at my monitor. The fact that the writers pulled this trigger right when Lily thought she had finally won is absolute narrative betrayal, but it is also transcendent hype. Honestly, I don't know how Lily recovers from this. I don't know how Victor cleans up this mess, and I certainly don't know how Kane survives the fallout. Basically, Genoa City is about to be engulfed in flames, and Nikki Newman is standing there holding the match with a smirk on her face. Please tell me you guys are seeing this the same way I am. Drop your theories, validate my insanity, and let's just try to survive whatever the next episode throws at us. I am going to try and get some sleep, but let's be real. I'll be staring at the ceiling, thinking about Victor's stunned face and Lily's tears until
Thank
the
you for
sun comes
watching
up.
my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.